What's going on, guys? This is the Entrepreneur here today with a new video. Today we're going to look at, if you haven't seen from the title, what I look for when I'm testing a fragrances. This is just a video to give you guys an idea of how I test fragrances. I test stuff all the time. I'm always looking for new things that I could add to my collection, and I'm also trying to figure out the best ideas for content for you guys, so I'm always testing fragrances if I'm home. Anyway, I wanted to share with you guys what I look for when I test. So these are the kind of steps. They're kind of in order, but I mean, reorder them accordingly for you. The first thing I think about when I'm testing a fragrance is very simple. How good does this smell? It's so straightforward, it's so simple, but it's like, does it smell like quality? Does it smell pleasing? Does it smell pleasing to me? Is it well done? That's what I'm looking for. Just how is the smell? Is it good? Basically, that's the first thing I check out. And the next thing, this is more for my reviews or for fragrances that I want to purchase for myself, is it something that I like wearing and or could see other people enjoying wearing? Now, obviously, there's something for everybody, you know. Everybody's gonna have their own little fragrance. Some people are gonna be really into wearing thick, heavy oud scents. That ain't me, but it might be you, and that's totally fine. But the next thing I try to think about when I'm testing these fragrances is, would I wear it if I plan on buying it? And B, would anybody wear it? Is it more wearable? Basically just the wearability of the scent, you know, is it pleasing? Could I pair this with many outfits? Could I see it being paired with many outfits? A general rule I find for me is the more mass appealing the scent, the easier it is to pair with outfits, just because, I don't know, it just works much better. Anyway, that's the second thing that I look for. Third, this is personalized just to me, and I do think you guys should ask yourself this when you're testing a fragrance, but it is, does it fit your style? So I'm sure you've got your own little style that you fit into. Everybody does. When I'm testing a fragrance, I'm like, okay, this smells good and I like it, but does it really fit with me? Does it mesh with my moods, my tendencies, my habits? And also, does it fit with the style of clothes I like to wear? This is kind of into the second point as well, but does it just fit with the clothes I like to wear? I like to wear Henley shirts. Does this fragrance fit well with Henleys? Is it a t-shirt and jeans fragrance? Is it a suit-only fragrance? Those are all things I like to think about. So the third thing that I like to think about is, does it fit my style? Fourth is performance. Does it perform satisfactorily? So this is not as big of a deal for me as it is for a lot of people. My opinion is, if I can get 4 good hours out of it, that's enough for me, as long as it's not super pricey. But I like to test for the performance. I mean, do you need your fragrance to last all day? Under some certain scenarios, yes, you do. Like, say, work, that's a good spot to have it last for most of the day anyway. But if you're just going for a night out for 4 hours, or you're going out on a date for a couple hours, you don't really need that longevity, but it does still have to kind of be there. And also, does it push out from the skin at all? I don't care so much about other people smelling it, but there's no denying at all that getting a compliment feels good. So that is also something that I factor in, is the performance. And of course, the fifth thing that I like to think about when I'm testing stuff is, do I have anything else that's kind of like this? If I do, they need to be tested against each other. It's that simple. So a great example for this one for me in particular is Replica Jazz Club. I already own that. Fantastic scent. One of my favorite designers. There's another niche rum scent that's also super mass appealing. It's called Serjoff Udin. They're great rum scents. And my issue with Udin was like, do I need this with Jazz Club? The answer to that is no, but do I still want it? Yes. Basically, two similar scents, both of them heavily featuring rum. Both of them have sweet notes as well. I had to test them together. I think especially when you're testing for something that you might be buying, you need to test the alternatives you might already have in your collection against it, because sometimes you're going to end up with two fragrances that are so similar you just don't even really want both of them. There's going to be one that is clearly superior. The last thing that I like to do when I'm testing fragrances is I like to compare it with other stuff I had. Because not only does that allow you to potentially avoid some redundant buys, for me reviewing, it also lets me give you guys alternatives to some of the fragrances that I mention, which may or may not be better. That is up for your nose to decide. So guys, those are the 5 things that I like to judge when I'm testing. That's what I look for when I'm testing. Hope this video helped you out. Let me know down in the comments, when you're testing a new fragrance, what is your thought process kind of like? This is mine. I'm sure yours is going to be maybe along the same track. But yeah, let us know what it's like down in the comments. Guys, this has been The Scenttrepreneur. If you enjoyed this video and haven't done so already, I would encourage you to please subscribe down below for tons of new fragrance content. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that bell icon as well to get notified whenever I come up with new videos. One more thing, follow me on Snapchat. My name is down there in the description. You will see things like scents of the days when I get new samples in, new bottles in, all that kind of fun stuff. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this gave you some insight into a decent way to test fragrances. I'm not saying it's perfect, but this is what I do. This is what's worked, and this is what I use really when I'm testing before review. With that, I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video. Have an awesome day.